Let's go ahead and show the NBA ref last night. I know JB has a very controversial take over this. If you guys didn't see this, she kicked out Andre Drummond for what she initially thought was a technical foul against Wemby, but Wemby was actually seen flopping right here. He just kind of flopped, playing around. She immediately kicked out Drummond. He was confused, but then she ends up going back and saying, hey, coach, I fucked up. And she brings him back in the game, which I thought was a shout out to her for admitting she fucked up and brought him back to the game. But Jason, your thoughts on this play, this moment? It was kind of making a lot of noise on social yesterday, so I want to hear your thoughts on it before we go to a quick break.
She's what we call DEI hire, number one. Number two.
Keep saying that, bro. It's pissing me off.
Not really. Who's it disrespectful to, homie? Black? Is it disrespectful to black folks? Is that what it is? Because I'm tired of hearing that shit on social media. This is a white broad, homie.
It's fucking disrespectful, homie. When you say whether it's to black people or women. She fucking high because she did the qualifications.
It's being woke disrespectful too, homie, because I don't know if you know the definition, but woke means wake the fuck up in the hood, homie. So now all of a sudden y'all talk woke like it's a narrative. It's supposedly a bad narrative versus black folk. Listen to me with that bullshit.
Every time you say DEI, you being disrespectful to black people and women. They say the only reason we hired is because we black or we
ain't been on the long enough, homie. None of my OGs thinks it's disrespectful. Motherfucker, they know what they woke. That's why they OG. They ain't woke. Because my homies is real. They're not woke, homie. Miss me with the woke shit. Respectfully. Me with the woke shit, homie.
Don't run the fucking communication world.
No, they actually do. My OGs is who you check in with, homie. Not bars.
They're not running shit no more. What are you talking about?
You got your motherfucking mind, homie. You can't move around LA without my homies, homie.
We're not talking about no gang shit right now. We talking about
you got your goddamn mind. Gang still run LA, homie.
We're talking about DEI.
Gang still run LA, homie. This ain't Indiana, homie. This ain't Indiana. Gang still run LA, homie. Don't get it fucked up.
DEI ain't got nothing to do with gang language and lingo.
Yeah, it do. Because the narrative is that it's woke is against black folks. That's not. That's what y'all don't get. You don't get it, at least. Because my boys do. They ain't woke, homie. She's a DEI hire. What does she got to do with black folks? She's a fucking DEI hire.
Disrespectful to fucking minorities.
It's not disrespectful.
Black people, women, because you only use it.
Women are minorities?
You never use that term when talking about a white male.
Yeah, I do.
Talking about a white male. You only use it when talking about a black coach or a woman. Every single time. Look at the history of the show.
Because it has to do with the situation they're in, homie. She's in a male sport. That's called DEI. She's not a male.
What facts do you have about her specifically that you know for a fact she did not earn this position? Tell me.
So let me ask you something.
Tell me her history. Since you want to actually say she DEI, what's her history?
Yeah. Well, she's a woman. That's fact, right?
Yep.
Is this an NBA game?
Yep.
Or a WNBA game?
It's an NBA game, homie.
Okay. So that's what's called the DEI. She got inclusive information to get a job in a man's sport as a woman. To be the head referee is the definition of DEI. Not black, not white, not male, not female. She got inside information how to get a job outside of her comfort zone. That is what DEI is. Not black, not white.
It's outside her comfort zone. It's outside of your comfort zone because you still live in a fucking box where you don't want women in certain spaces. That's a you problem. You use DEI because you're basically saying that she's not fucking she didn't earn the position. She got it because she has breasts and a vagina, and you use it the same way in other situations as well. That's all I'm saying. Let's keep it 1,000, homie. What do you mean? It's a disrespectful thing to say when somebody has a job when you don't know the history.
Not disrespect. You don't know the history. That's why you're talking out your ass right now. You're looking real ignorant talking, homie. I'm just keeping it funky.
You look super ignorant when talking about people.
Nobody else in the world.
You don't know her name. You don't know what route she took. You don't know what path she took. All you saw is fucking breast and vagina.
Goddamn, homie. This cat don't listen. He don't listen. Ignorant. He's literally breaking down what DEI is and trying to fight for it. It's crazy. We don't need to know, Smitty. That's what DEI means. We don't need to know the history, homie. She don't belong. That's what I'm telling you. Why is that disrespectful? Like, here's the problem. So I had this out yesterday with folks on Twitter. I'm glad you brought it up. Are Karens considered woke or not?
I don't know who considered woke. I don't use that term. I don't.
It's crazy. Now we don't know.
I don't.
But y'all, it's cool though. Brothers and everybody came at me yesterday. Y'all knew exactly what the definition was, but now we don't know what woke means. Now we don't know what woke means. So all these white Karen bitches who came around, who made the name Karen famous during COVID and Black Lives Matter movement, now all of a sudden we don't know what Karens are. Karens are white bitches, homie. Last time I checked, I don't know a black Karen. But all the motherfuckers on Twitter came, oh, you know, whoa. Well, what happened to Karen, homie? Karen was woke. What the fuck? What's the difference? It's disrespectful, Smitty, to go in there and be the lead referee for men, to boot a man because a woman by nature is emotional beings, and she made an emotional call, and then she had to go renege, Smitty, and she had to go over there and say, oh, I fucked up because you're emotional. You don't belong in there.
You know how ignorant you sound right now, homie, and I know you don't watch NBA. You know how many fucking men have made emotional decisions because they got mad because the man is yelling at them? Are you fucking crazy, Jason? I'm calling you Jason for the rest of the show now. You know how many men have made emotional decisions as referees and kicked out player because they in their fucking feelings? I respect the fact that she went back and said, hey, I fucked up, and brought him back in the game. She removed emotions, thought with logic, saw she made an error of judgment, and brought him back in the game. You like to use bits and pieces of certain moments of just to benefit your argument. You use this one call, this one situation to say, see, that's why women should be ref. Come on.
Not only is this not one situation, did she not kick out Embiid the same game? Hold on. Did she not eject Embiid in the same game? Oh, yeah, she did, Smitty. She did.
I don't know.
She did. No, she did. I'm telling you right now.
Why?
Darren. You're Darren. You're
Why?
Darnell with Karen.
Why?
You're Darren, homie.
Why?
You are D. Aaron. D.
Why?
Aaron.
Why?
D. Karen. She fucking kicked out Embiid, too. She shouldn't be in there, homie.
Second of the game. What's the context?
She shouldn't be in there. She shouldn't be in there.
Throw it out with no context, homie. What did he do? Was his second tech of the game? Give me context, homie. Don't just try to throw out a weak argument and sit back. And don't make that weak ass face you making. You're trying to hold your laugh in it. I hate that face you making. I hate that face you making. I know that face. That's that face you trying not to smile and laugh. Don't cover your face.
I didn't do a face at all, homie. I saw a text message, homie. I'm just laughing, homie.
Don't laugh at shit.
Don't call me Jason, homie. You're getting call you Darren.
Right, don't call me Darren. Don't call me Darren.
See, now you don't like it. See? Right. See how this motherfucker is, Quan? Homie, here's the thing.
Quan, talk to me, homie. Don't talk to Quan. Quan, that's your co-host, homie.
I get what?
Huh?
I get.
Is this no,
it's not. I get that you have to defend women. I get it. You're married. You're a loving human fucking being. Great human. One of the best humans on earth.
I love women. I'm not doing it for show. I love
women too. I love women.
You got a fucking weird way of showing it, homie.
No, it's a real way of showing it. And every woman that I know actually agrees with me on this. That's the crazy part about it, homie.
Weird way of showing it, homie.
I'm just telling you. Is there any women in this chat right now out of the 4 or 5 of you that disagree with me?
We got the same 4 women here since day one. And again, this chat don't tell us nothing because this chat
we got to go with the stat. We got to go with the stat and the data.
This chat is JB's clan. This chat loves you. They will die for you. They will fucking riot right now.
Listen, there might be a woman. There might be some women in here that disagree. I'm asking the women in the chat, do you disagree with me or agree with him? I haven't slandered women at all. I'm just straight calling the fact out that they don't belong in this situation. I have nothing to do with women. I fucks pussy. I beat pussy up.
I don't know if you do. I think you use women to have them AEU, which is another way of degrading them, having them put their face where they shouldn't fucking be at with your nasty, stink stinky, smelly, hairy
smell
behind, and then you kick them
I'm
out.
not hairy either.
You told
I
me
smell good.
to my face that you don't even hit no more because you don't feel like. You say you've done enough of that back in your day. You say you don't hit. You say you had them give you that hing and that hing, and you kick them out. Your resume, if you add up every single thing you've ever said, shows me you don't fuck with women. They can't
smell.
They can't work in men environment. You don't fuck them. They can't cook for you because you like to cook. They can't. You've said it. They can't do shit for you.
But don't say I'm hairy and smell. I smell good and I'm not hairy. Yeah. Any girl will tell you I'm not hairy and smell bomb.
So I said all that, but the one thing that stood out was the hairy and smell. Okay. That lets me further know.
I would expect I wouldn't smell like Badusi and try to put a girl down there. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do that to the girls. The females are too beautiful in the face to do that too.
Now, Waffle, you're clueless, homie. You clueless. Just because we disagree, y'all motherfuckers get off of JB's balls. He don't even like y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. This is a real Shaun Planet ERF. He do not fuck with none of y'all.
That's rude.
All y'all hating on his ball hairs, all that. He do not fuck with none of y'all. Yeah. He would not fucking. If it was you and Ash in a fire, he's saving Ash 1,000 times out of 1,000. He's not saving y'all.
Who am I saving?
Ball hairs and want to worship JB like he's your god. He don't give a fuck about none of y'all. So y'all can stop.
That's fucking rude. That's not true. It's not true at all. Hey, Smitty, who am I saving over you or Ash?
You gonna at least give me a second thought, homie. You gonna think about it. You gonna find a way to save us both. But if it's me and fucking Gene, who you saving? Me 1,000 times. You gonna say fuck Gene, respectfully. I'm just keeping it real with the chat. Get off his nuts.
I'm gonna say fuck Gene respectfully.
Yeah.
I don't say respectfully because I think it's oxymoron. I don't say no offense, but you are a bitch.
G Wizzy, I'm just keeping it real with him, G. Because I'm tired of these fans. I've been here for a year long and they suck his. Let me stop, but they be on his fucking just whatever JB say. Smitty, you're clueless. Smitty, you're just young. Smitty, you're so stupid. Smitty, you're ignorant. How do you get a degree? How do you know anything? Jason said it, so it has to be right. I go wherever Jason goes. Wherever JB says, I'll do it. He don't like y'all, homie. He don't know y'all.
Someone said that G Wizzy and Keith are Smitty placements. You tell them to call in the chat so you have at least a little bit of support.
These two people are kind of like.
You got a few more. You got, I think D Jones is split.
Look. Chris called me Darren now. Chris is crazy. Chris used to fuck with me. We are not friendly. It's straight beef from now on. No, I'm not going back. I might message her on Discord. I ain't responding to what she say. Chris is one of yours. You got her. You got the sister.
Chris what?
She one of yours.
Chris what?
She one of yours. You got her. You won the sister over. She's a sister now. ER.
A what?
She's a sister. What? She's a sister.
I told you. They exist. No, remember I said and then everybody went crazy. Sister is what old boy was calling it. Whatever that show we did. I don't know.
Stars, AH. You on Team Smitty. Shout out to TJ Too Nasty, man. Shout out. Yeah, Chris. Listen, I've been nothing but sweet to you. Me, we used to rock heavy back in the days. You know what I mean? You made collard greens for us. We hung out at JB house, watched the game. Everything was cool. Since then, you've been on JB side. You've been pro JB every fucking show. Yeah.
So what if she just tells the truth? Does it matter who says the truth?
It ain't the truth, but there's no way. Common sense will tell you this. There's no way that every fucking show that only Jason tells the truth. Y'all can think what you want about me. There's no fucking way that every single day for over a year and a half, I'm always wrong. That's impossible. It's impossible. I've tested shit out before just to see what the chat would do, and I've said literal actual facts that I read, like 2 + 2 is 4. Fucking Gene like, oh, you're fucking tripping, Smitty. That don't make no fucking sense, bro. It's not always 4. And then Chris, you heard with her little, well, 2 + 2 could mean 5, depending on I'm like, I don't want to hear none of that shit. No, y'all all on JB 24/7.
Smitty's in his Christmas fill-in. Smitty's in his Christmas fill-in.
I got five homies. I got TJ Too Nasty. I got G Wizzy. I got Keith Smith. D Jones neutral. I fuck with D Jones. He neutral. Everybody else though, I can't trust you. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Chris and I have literally had fights in here. Chris is not on any side. I think Chris just says she's like me. She just says it. Boom.
That's since I joined the show, homie.
She used to be on your side, homie. What do you mean? Because you used to be way better. You used to be way better back in the day. You came on, you were like, boom, this is what it is. You were a trumper. And then you switched. And then that's what happened, homie.
I've never been no trumper, homie.